I just wish I knew how to get started in the gym. What's this? Franky just posted a video on how to get started in the gym. Hey guys, if you clicked on this video, it is because you are wanting to get into the gym, or you wanna, you think about getting a membership, but you're kind of like nervous on actually getting into the gym for whatever the reason may be. So I'm here to kind of explain my story on how I got into the gym, what steps I took to actually get into the gym, and kind of overcome the fear of, thinking of what other people think about what I'm doing, if they might be judging me, things like that. I'm gonna be going over that in this video. So to start off, to make things completely clear, I can almost guarantee you that when you walk into the gym, nobody's even paying attention to you, and nobody's specially judging you. What you have to realize is that everybody in the gym, they're in there to work on themselves. They're in there to better themselves as a person, their body, whatever the case is. They're not there to judge you or make fun of you or whatever. So you got to get over that slump in your head that once you get there, you're going to get made fun of. People are going to take pictures of you. Because I promise you that's not the case. You have to go in there with confidence. You have to go in and be comfortable. Even though it's hard, pause. The only way to get over that slump is actually stepping into the fucking gym. So that comes down to the first thing, right? The first step I would do is sign up for the gym, actually go get a membership, look at the pricings, look at different plans they may have, and see which benefits you the most. And once you have that all figured out, you're all set to go, you make your payment, whatever, you're finally ready to get into the gym. But what if you don't know what to do when you get in there? Well, I'll give you a small rundown of what you may be able to do, or how to prepare for your first day at the gym or your first week at the gym, things like that. So you want to come up with a split, a workout split. And what that is basically each day you're going to be doing, you're going to be hitting different parts of your body just for that day specifically. You don't want to do full body workouts all the time. So for me today on Wednesday, it's leg day and ab day, and I'm still going to do cardio. So for example, on your leg days, you just want to focus on your legs. Legs should have their own designated day just because they're so big, pause. But yeah, there's a lot of things to work on your legs, and you want to dedicate a full day just to your legs. So have that split down, whatever that day is, just for legs, and you could work in abs because you don't want to skip ab day. But remember, abs are made in the kitchen. Abs, like, you have to be diet, all that shit. You can't just go do 1,000 crunches and have abs and still eat like shit. No. And then, for example, the following day after your leg day, or whenever you make these designated days, your split days, that's what you gotta stick to for a certain time. But if you find it like not really working, or not really you liking the split, you could obviously change it up. And you always have to find what works best for you because everybody's different. So what works for me won't always work for you, and what works for you won't always work for me. So when you're in the gym or you're making your split up, you have to work parts of your body that complement each other, right? So if you're gonna do chest, a good thing to work out, aside from chest, is going to be your triceps, because all the chest movements, you're using your triceps to push things as well, just as you're using your chest to push, right? If you're going to do your back, for example, you could also do your biceps, because a lot of back movements require, basically all back movements require your biceps in some sort of way, right, when you're pulling stuff. So that's kind of something to keep in mind, right? You don't want to do like, chest and legs. I mean, you could, but it might not be the most optimal thing to do. Figuring out a split that works for you, or just writing a split down, having it down, looking at a YouTube video, whatever, is going to be very, very good for you in the long run, because you're going to go in there with a plan, knowing what you want to work on that day, not just going in completely like fucking shot in the dark, right? You're just going to go in with a plan already. You know what you're doing that day. You know what you're doing for the week. So that's my thing. You got to have a plan when you go in. You don't want to half-ass a workout, because if you half-ass a workout, what that could lead to is, half-ass results, and we don't want that. Just really quickly, I just got off the phone with KLOUT Power's president. KLOUT Power is dropping a new line of supplements and a whole bunch of apparel this January 14th. So if you're watching this, it's about 2 days out, because I'm uploading this today. And I highly recommend their supplements. I tried them out and I love them. I wouldn't recommend something to you guys that I wouldn't use myself. So I can't wait to get these products in. But yeah, code Franky will save you a whole bunch of money. Another thing they wanted me to tell you guys is that if you buy 2 products, you get a free beanie. If you buy 3 products, you get a free, any free apparel from the store really that you want. So you guys want to buy in bundles, right? You want those free things. Buy in bundles. Use code Franky, you'll be straight. I got you. Moving on though, we gotta do cardio, right? I know a lot of people will probably tell you like, you don't need cardio to lose weight, whatever, just weight train. And sure, I mean, you could lose weight just by weight training, but what cardio does essentially is it trains the most important muscle in your body, which is your heart. So we want to train our heart still. And whatever cardio you want to do is completely up to you. I personally love the elliptical and I love the treadmill. I really, really hate the Stairmaster for some reason. I just can't do it. But if Stairmaster is your thing, go all for it, okay? And now kind of at the end of the video, I'm gonna head over to the gym because I actually need to hit the gym, and now I'll kind of give a small walkthrough of what these machines kind of look like if you are completely clueless, so I can kind of help you guys out. But yeah, I would say 30 minutes for at least 5 days a week is all the cardio you really need, right? Your cardio doesn't have to be intense all the time, but if you really want to, you know, push yourself every once in a while, why not try to hit, you know, a mile PR or something, because that's fun. So don't skip your cardio, guys. I really want to make sure you guys hit cardio for sure, because cardio is really important at the end of the day. So yeah, walk in, know what you're gonna do that day, you know, be ready, be hyped. And that kind of leads me to the next thing. Getting prepped before the gym should be fun, in my opinion, right? You're making your pre-workout, you're shaking it up in your HELIMIX bottle, code Franky, by the way. You're listening to your favorite music, you're blasting it, you know, you're getting ready with your homeboy, whatever the case is. You gotta be ready. You gotta go in with that mindset already that you're gonna, you know, you're gonna crush it. You don't want to go in again. You don't want to go in half-assing everything. You could even take a gym bag. I highly suggest that, because in there you could take, you know, your shaker bottle, a water bottle. You could have more pre-workout in case one of your homeboy pulls up on you. You can have, you know, your lifting belt. You can have all these things in the gym bag. And so I highly recommend a gym bag. Maybe like a small duffel bag or a backpack should do. So being 100% prepared, going in with confidence is what I really need you guys to do, right? You gotta go in. You have the same amount of right to everything in that gym, just as somebody who's been in there for like 10 years or something. Now, getting into how I started getting into the gym, I've been trying to get into the gym my whole life, but it wasn't until, you know, 2 years ago where I took it serious. I went in with some buddies and they kind of helped me, guide me, you know, get the ropes going, whatever. I went in with some buddies and they helped me out. So the way I started in the gym was going in, and I was completely clueless to what a calorie was. I was completely clueless as to how certain machines worked. I just knew I had to go in there and get on a treadmill to begin with. But now I suggest you do your treadmill after your workout, just so you have more energy during, you know, your weight training session. But I went in, I did my 30 minutes on the treadmill. My first mile ever, I always remember this number, was 14 minutes and 57 seconds. That was my first mile I ever did on the treadmill, which is really slow. I cut that completely in half now. I could run a mile in like 7 minutes and 30 seconds or something. But I took a picture of it. It felt good because it was my first like 30-minute cardio session. After I did my cardio, I would go hit the weights. But again, I highly suggest you guys do your weights first. You go hard on the weights, you do your cardio after. You don't have to go anything crazy on the cardio. I just want you guys to train your heart, keep moving, you know, get your steps in, keep burning those calories, because doing cardio burns way more calories than lifting weights. And I'm not saying, you know, I choose cardio over lifting weights. I want you guys to do both. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go hit the gym and I'll bring you guys with me. I'll kind of show you certain machines that I think are essential to using in the gym, that I feel like most commercial gyms will have, like mostly the cardio machines, because I didn't really know how to use them. So just we'll go over a small overview when we're there. So the first machine we're pulling up to is the Stairmaster, which is like you're climbing up stairs, and when you grab on, you want to make sure you grab on through the side little bars there to help you get up. Then you're going to see the main screen, and you want to go ahead and click, you know, go or a quick start button, whatever the machine may have to get you going. And then be careful because it's going to start moving, and you just want to make sure you don't fall off, kind of get the hang of it. And this little panel right here is where you can control how fast you go. So I want to go a little faster, so I'm going to click the plus button, things like that. And it's going to start moving a little quicker, so you got to just be mindful of how fast you may be going. And all these buttons up here do many different things, but for example, right here you can see how many calories you're burning, how many watts per hour you might be making. And I want to go a little faster, so I'm going to pick up the speed one more time through the same control panel. And now it's moving fast. Just be mindful again how fast you're going. You don't want to end up falling off because you'd bust your ass and that shit would hurt. And once you're ready to slow down, you know, you click the subtract or minus button. Everything you need really is right there. The plus minus, that's what's going to keep you alive really. And once you're done, you just click the stop button, or the red button obviously, and then just be careful when you hop off. So now we pulled up to the elliptical, and you want to just step on. This is a fixed movement, right? So you can't really fall off of this. So you want to just start pedaling, get the machine to turn on, then you click this quick start or the go button, whatever the machine has. And you know, you have kind of the same panel as the Stairmaster had. You can either grip onto this one right here, this grip. Obviously what I just showed kind of shows you the speed, or grab this one that kind of moves to get you moving more, maybe burning more calories. Again, you can hold on to this one or the other one, and this right there, the silver thing reads like your heart rate. Yeah. Now we're back at home after my leg day. Unfortunately, I didn't really record any of the machines that were at my gym because there was a lot of people and a lot of machines were being used. But I hope you guys kind of enjoyed me showing some of the cardio machines, at least my favorite ones. Don't forget that when you go to the gym, walk in with confidence. I cannot stress that enough. You know, like I said, you have just as much right to everything in there as somebody who's been going for a long time. With that, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you found it useful, make sure to let me know in the comments. Make sure to leave a like in the video, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, everything is very much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.